Yeah, looking for blood on the street. Struggle, hard times in that community. Yeah, word on the street. Word on the street. Yeah, word on the street. Word on the street, yeah.
But first, Senegalese police are investigating a suspected homophobic attack in Dakar after a video began circulating this week of a man being beaten up by a mob shouting anti-gay insults at him. The attack coincides with a rise in online LGBT hate speech from Senegal ever since Idrissa Gueya, a Senegalese football player with Paris Saint-Germain, refused to play in a match last Saturday after all French Ligue 1 teams were asked to wear rainbow jerseys in support of LGBT rights. Gay has been fiercely condemned in France, but on Wednesday, the hashtag We Are All Idrissa was trending globally on Twitter. Our Sam Bradpiece tells us more.
Reactions to Idrissa Gueya's refusal to play in that match have been starkly divided. In France, you've had politicians, LGBT rights groups, even the National Football Federation coming out and condemning his actions. On the other hand, here in Senegal, it's a different story altogether. The president, Macky Sall, tweeted a message backing Gueya, saying that he supported his stance in standing up for his religious convictions. More than 25,000 people have signed a petition, also backing the midfielder who recently won the African Cup of Nations with the Senegalese national team. It said that the charges of homophobia and bigotry lodged against him in themselves represented a form of religious intolerance. So they're really pushing back on that. Homosexuality is illegal in Senegal and punishable by up to 5 years in prison. Recent protests even called for tougher punishments for this act, this sexuality, which is still considered a crime. Now, this story remains a very clear illustration that the drive for LGBT rights currently is far from a universal one.
Sam Bradpiece there for us. Now, a fugitive Rwandan genocide suspect's been confirmed dead. Fenaid Munyarugarama was one of the few remaining fugitives indicted by the International Criminal Tribunal.
Saint-Germain midfielder Idrissa Gueya reportedly missed his side's 4-0 win against Montpellier on Saturday because he didn't want to play in a shirt that had his number in rainbow colors. Players across France wore the special shirts over the weekend in an expression of solidarity to mark the upcoming International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, and Transphobia on Tuesday, May 17th. But the former Everton and Aston Villa player Gueya was absent from the match for what his manager Mauricio Pochettino said were personal reasons, but he is not injured. Now, as reported by French outlet RMC Sport, the reason behind Gueya's omission is that he didn't want to wear a shirt with rainbow colors. They also add that Gueya missed the equivalent commemorative match on the same weekend last year for what PSG said was gastroenteritis. Sportsmail has contacted Gueya's representatives for comment. Idrissa Gueya reportedly missed PSG's 4-0 win over Montpellier because he didn't want to wear a shirt with rainbow colors on the PSG side, took to the pitch in the special shirts ahead of the International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, and Transphobia on Tuesday, May 17th. Gueya, 32, is a devout Muslim and he regularly shares messages about his faith across his social media platforms. In some Islamic countries, homosexuality is illegal and even punishable with the death penalty. In Gueya's native Senegal, homosexuality can result in 5 years imprisonment and gay marriage is not legal. In February in Senegal, there was a protest organized in the capital of Dakar by ultra-conservative Muslim groups that was attended by thousands, calling for harsher punishments for the LGBTQ community. In France in 2021, complaints for crimes and offenses against the LGBTQ community rose by 28%, according to Le Parisien. French police recorded 3,790 attacks that the publication says were committed due to sexual orientation. Gueya has played for French champions PSG since 2019, joining in a £30 million transfer from Everton, where he had been for 3 years. PSG boss Mauricio Pochettino said Gueye was absent due to personal reasons and not injury. Gueye is a devout Muslim and often shares messages about his faith across his social media platforms in some Islamic countries, such as his native Senegal. Homosexuality is a crime. Gueye was an Everton player for 4 seasons before joining PSG for £30 million in 2019. He has won 3 French league titles in Paris and 3 French Cups, and finished as a runner-up in the Champions League in 2020. Before moving to Goodison Park, Gueye spent a season with Premier League rivals Villa and played for French side Lille.